man was fatally shot in an alleged dispute over grass clippings. The moments before the incident unfolded were caught on camera by his doorbell Ring camera.
St. Louis County Police identified the victim as Alan Waller. Now, Waller's fiance says that he was killed after a long-standing dispute with the people who cut his neighbor's grass. Now, police would not confirm the motive. They would only say this is an ongoing investigation. This is video captured on the victim's doorbell camera just moments before a deadly shooting outside his North County home. Now, police identified the victim as Alan Waller. We are blurring the faces of the suspects because they have not been charged. In the video, you can see the suspects walking up to Waller's front door, and Waller responds. A few moments later, you hear multiple gunshots. Waller's fiance is heartbroken.
He died with a smile. I was there with my daughter when they shot him.
Overwhelmed with grief, she did not want to be identified, but gave this account of the shooting.
We come back, it was all grass and debris on the side of our driveway. He got upset, but he swept it up. He went to the neighbor house and also the neighbor house across the street to tell them, look, can the people who cut the grass talk to me, because I want to show them, like, clean up their mess. They came across my grass, the neighbor and the two guys. Video shows he's showing them around the corner where all the debris and grass was at, and they shot him. I heard 5 shots. It was not 1 gunshot to the chest, it was 4.
Police say the shooting unfolded Sunday morning around 11 in the 400 block of McDougal Drive in North County's Glasgow Village. When officers arrived, they found Allen dead with multiple gunshots in the driveway.
A few moments later.
Tonight, we're learning their suspects know more, and that's according to the St. Louis County prosecutor. He's calling their actions self-defense.
4 shots to the chest.
Alan Waller's family contends he was shot in cold blood. But late Wednesday, St. Louis County prosecuting attorney Wesley Bell's office told News 4 the shooting was in self-defense.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to you all with another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. Big shout out to all the channel members and all subscribers of the Trey King Show family. Much love to each and every last one of you all. We have a story out of St. Louis County, Missouri. Big shout out to everybody in the great city of St. Louis, everybody in St. Louis County, everybody where this story hails from, Glasgow Village, and also the great state of Missouri. Big shout out to all of you all. Now, a lot of y'all may have heard of this story from that area, or those who be, sticking close to the news, seeing what's going on in today's story. But the sad thing about this whole video is the fact that you will have a guy who I feel in my heart was trying to do the right thing, because he was basically telling the neighbor for years, from what I heard, from up to like 3 to 4 years, about grass clippings in his yard. You all might be saying, well, Trey, what the hell are grass clippings for those who don't really know? That's when you mow your yard and you have some pieces of grass maybe blown into the street, or maybe blown on your sidewalk, or maybe just blown right there on the edge of your yard. I mean, it's really nothing to it, because it's not like that the grass won't fade away, with time or whatever, or the wind won't blow it somewhere else, or it'll just be placed in your yard some kind of way and you won't even notice it's there. But it's nothing to lose your life over. And now what allegedly happened, 29-year-old Alan Waller, and my condolences number 1 goes out to Alan Waller himself, and also to the Waller family, to his children, because he has, from what I think, 3 children. And if he has more or less, please let me know. But from what I'm hearing is that he have 3 children that he left behind. And we need to keep his family in our prayers also. And also, my condolences goes out to the Waller family, because one thing about it, from what I've been hearing, it's pretty much like the district attorney in Uvalde County, and also a few people are taking the neighbor side and also the landscaper side. Now, I'm not saying, because I wasn't there seeing everything, but one thing I will say is this right here, is that, some of this smell like bullshit, if you know what I mean right there. Because one thing about it, why would a guy, let's put our thinking caps on, you all, why would a guy, number 1, sit up here and complain for years if he was just meaning to go for bad? And meaning to go for bad, meaning that he was just ready to pop off anytime. Because if he was like that, true enough, wouldn't he already popped off before then? Because somebody who has a hot head, a hot temper, is only going to talk to you for a few times. They're not going to sit up here and keep going back and forth year after year. You see what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, as you all may know, now I don't know how you all do it in your state or whatever, but I know one damn thing down here in the South is that you pretty much have to mow your yard every 2 weeks almost. Sometimes every damn week, depending on how much it rains, how much sunshine, because that's how fast the grass grow. So you will be cutting your yard on a regular basis. So it's not like Mr. Waller was basically trying to sit up here and start a confusion from what I feel. But what I heard yesterday is that the district attorney already cited this story as self-defense. I mean, it just happened Sunday morning, and already 3 days later, you all wrapped it up already, didn't release the suspects' information or anything. But they're trying to say that when Mr. Waller came outside and they stepped out of view, and the ring camera was showing their front yard, that's why you all seen the front yard from that angle. But what happened when Mr. Waller and also the landscaper and his brother, and he also had another brother that he had in his vehicle. So he came over there with two other people. Now, I'm not sitting up here trying to point the blame at nobody, but come on, when somebody comes to your house at 11:10 on Sunday, out of all things, one thing, sometimes people don't even come to your house on the weekend because they figure, it ain't that serious. I'll catch them on a weekday or something. Because most time people are just want to relax on a weekend. People don't want to hear that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, so Mr. Waller proceeds to walk on the side of his home where he can show the landscaper and also the property owner who was paying the landscaper what all is going on. And it had to be something to it because why would a guy, number one, complain for years and years? So when they went around the home, the landscaper, I guess the older brother or whatnot, he basically said that Waller took out a gun and pointed at his brother's head. But why would he take out a gun and point at your brother's head, number one, when you are the landscaper? And also, if he was going to do this, wouldn't he have already did this? Because what that leads me to believe is this right here, is that words were exchanged. Because you already know when we get together and it's men talking or whatever back and forth, or if you feel some type of way, nobody's going to be cool. Nobody's going to be calm or anything. So as you can see, the other brother get out the vehicle, runs over there with a gun. So if Waller was intending to hurt them or whatever, do damage to them, and he had the gun to your brother's head, I mean, why didn't he already go ahead and shoot you all? That's what I don't understand right there. And also, why would you all have to shoot him 4 times in the chest? I mean, one damn shot to the chest is a damn nothing. That's enough to kill you. But 4 times, it's overkill. And all this over cutting your damn yard. That's why you have to be careful, people. But anyway, I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story. I'm going to give my opinion. All of it. Surely, as we go. St. Louis County, Missouri man loses his life over grass clippings. Out of all damn thing, grass clippings. Just like I did a story a couple months ago where we had this Caucasian couple who pretty much got into it with their neighbor over shoveling snow in your yard in the driveway. And the neighbor pretty much shot them down and then went to home and killed his damn self. What the hell is wrong with people? Anyway, a 29-year-old father from Missouri was fatally shot in his driveway after a dispute that goes between him and his neighbor's landscaper, according to his fiance. And one thing I wish the fiance did, one thing I wish she did. Now, I'm not saying that you should have went around there with him or whatever, but you should have had your cell phone out so we can see camera footage, so we can actually see what's really going on. Because if it's been going on that long, trust me, most likely the property owner next door to you all was mad, and also the landscaper was mad, because I'm sure that Mr. Waller was pretty much telling them for a long time, look, grass is flying in my yard, whether you're doing it on purpose or not. Grass is flying in my yard. Would you please make some kind of provision, some kind of way, so your grass cannot fly in my yard? I'm sure anybody would feel like that, especially if it's an ongoing occurrence. Because from what I've been hearing or whatever, even what they're saying is that this wasn't the first time. But to sit up there and say maybe the grass blow in your yard, not true. Grass do blow. I mean, damn, it's light. It's going to blow, but only so much is going to blow. You see what I'm saying? It's not like a whole pile is going to blow, because if it's blowing that much, evidently you're not picking up your grass good enough. Anyway, the fiance of 29-year-old Alan Waller describes his killing as senseless, which it is, all over some damn grass. She says they've been complaining to their neighbor for years about yard debris left behind by her landscaper. That dispute escalated to gun violence Sunday morning. Now, why would you come to somebody's house Sunday damn morning? I don't understand that. Everybody should have been at church. Look, if everybody had Jesus on their mind that morning, guess what? Cooler heads will prevail. But sooner or later, this would have came to a head anyway, because you cannot dodge stuff like this. Either you're going to fix the problem, you're going to try to talk it out, eradicate it, or you have to get in some stupid shit just like what happened pretty much. Because, I mean, you can't run from anything like this. Now, this is what Alan Waller, fiance, has to say. She says, senseless, 4 shots to the chest. Why? Waller, fiance, said, we were good people. Why? And I honestly believe that. Now, I'm not trying to say that the landscaper and also his brother are bad people, because I don't know those people, but the evidence clearly shows that it's a few things being left out. They trying to make it seem like Waller is the total aggressor, like he came out there just waving pistols. And also, who are these neighbors saying that Waller, every time he get into an argument, he waving guns around? Who are those neighbors? You see what I'm saying? The thing about this is that you can't sit up here and say that people are doing stuff after they have been killed. and then we supposed to believe it. No, you have to do what we call show proof. You cannot sit up there and say this guy was this type of person, this guy was that type of person, without showing some kind of proof, especially after the fact that he was murdered. Because what you're doing is sitting up here trying to portray and paint an image of this guy being a violent man without proof. We need proof. Anyway, let me finish. Now, Ring doorbell video shows the moments before and after the shooting. The neighbor bring 2 men to Waller doorstep. And my thing is this right here. Why in the hell did you just, to a neighbor, why didn't you just call the landscaper and have him talk to Waller over the phone? Or why didn't the landscaper himself, if you're watching this video, because most likely you are, why did you just not go over there by yourself? That way you all can talk. Because it's just like this. That's just like if you were into it with somebody, male or female or whatever, and instead of that person coming by themselves, they coming with 2 other people. You're going to think most likely they trying to jump me or they going to try to punk me or do something. Which 9 times out of 10, they do. Because if you don't mean no harm, you will come by yourself. And whatever happened, whatever happened, at least it will be you 2. It won't be nobody else that don't have anything to do with this. So, we already know what that means when people come to your home when it's more than them. You see what I'm saying? Most likely they come to jump you or trying to pull your whole cord, we call it. I mean, they're trying to punk you. Anyway, 8 seconds go by. Now, 8 seconds is not even long enough, damn it, to walk on the side of the damn home. Count to 8. Very quick, right? So what I'm saying is, you mean to tell me within 8 seconds, soon you all turned that corner, he pointed a gun, he took a gun out of his waistband, Waller did, and pointed at your brother head. And then the other brother get out the damn vehicle, runs across the damn yard with his gun or whatever. So how many guns was there in all? Because we're not hearing the whole damn story. Anyway, now 8 seconds go by and the neighbor is seen sprinting across her yard. She got the hell out of Dodge then. Soon after, the video shows a third man with a gun walking from a truck parked on the street. Now, why in the hell would he be carrying a gun and why would he have a gun right there with him? Number one, it sounded like to me that you all came there expecting trouble, pretty much. Anyway, in closing, Waller's fiance says this right here. I went to see my man. I see he's on the ground. I immediately went in to grab my phone to call 911, Waller's fiance said. Waller's fiance suspects the man with the gun shot him point blank in the chest, and she said the man shot him 4 times. So why would you shoot somebody 4 times over some damn grass? That's what I want to know. Anyway, if there's anything you want to add to the story, please do so in the comment section. You have to think about this. If you've been trying to diffuse the situation for years, why in the hell would you then sit up here and be the aggressor when you've been trying to talk it out for years? You see what I'm saying? And also, what if somebody was to come to your house? That's just like if you were into it with somebody and they got 2 other brothers or 2 other sisters. Why in the hell would you bring your 2 brothers and your 2 sisters when it's just me and you to have the issue? You see what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Now, true, maybe all of them was doing it yard, but guess what? There are also a head landscaper and people that work for them. You see what I'm saying? That's in any business or any kind of thing somebody have going on where there's money involved. But why not come by yourself? But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. And if there's anything you want to add, please do so in the comment section. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also share this video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, live and let live. And guess what? Stop arguing, stop bickering over petty shit, because petty shit can grow to bigger shit. You feel what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, but I don't know how else to say it to try to sit up here and reach some people. Certain things is not worth your life. Now, I strongly believe that Mr. Waller did not think that this grass cutting situation was going to cost him his life. But to sit up there and say that this was self-defense and it's only been 3 days, what kind of investigation is that? But anyway, you all stay blessed, and I will keep you all updated as more info to this story is divulged. And hopefully it will be. Anyway, my condolences goes out to the Waller family. I'm out.